As a Londoner, it's our tradition and culture to hide our sad face with a stoic one. But even the oversaturated cities can't hide how isolated we feel inside. And I've been feeling it, I can't lie. For every one step forward, I've been taking 2 steps back. And as any teenager would have done in my position, they question whether they're really on the right track, whether they're really going down the right path. Friends-wise, career-wise, everything just seems up in the air. To be honest, I've never taken depression seriously. Everyone who's ever said to me that they're depressed, they've always had some type of goofy, I'm seeking attention look to them. But as I'm feeling more and more this way, I only have one question.
She's so smart, big bang theory, my phone is at home cause I don't trust.
Okay, so today it was meant to be getting like this whole cinematic, you know, like of the trees, and I'm going to be talking about depression and yada yada yada, but I realized I don't have the social capabilities to film in front of that many people, so you're going to get another talking video, but hey, at least it's scripted this time, so I'm not going to go off the cuff. Lies, I am. But you're going to get like a partly scripted. I'll read it out. I want you to imagine you're at a street party, the lights are warm, and you feel a little lightheaded, but it's okay. The food is good, the vibes are great. So you catch the brunette across the room or across the pavement, whatever, staring at you, and you talk back. You know, no alcohol was ingested now, but you're feeling yourself, you know. So you guys get talking, and after a while of talking, you know, the party's over, you're still chatting her up, you know, you're rizzing her up, as the cool kids say these days. And you hear this voice in the back of your head go, "You're never gonna have this good of a time ever again." So you panic and you get her, like you do it in like a slightly not so creepy way, like you panic and like, oh, and then she's like, whoa, but like, okay, you kind of play it off. That you had the best time ever, but you still leave thinking, I might not ever have that time again. So you don't be very happy. Fear is the most powerful emotion. Love didn't make hundreds of black people march in 2020. It was the fear of it happening to them. It's so funny because if you ask people what they're afraid of, they'll give you dumb answers like, yeah, spiders is what really scares me. No, you pleb. You post half-naked pictures of you every Tuesday. You've posted more half-naked pictures than I've had hot dinners this month. What scares you is people not liking you. Not me though. I've never been afraid to admit I'm afraid. Like, one of my things is that when I was growing up, my mom used to love this song. The main lyrics of the song was, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." Da 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 da. You get the gist. So I just didn't feel that type of fear because I knew that fear itself was the gateway to being better. And I really did want to be better. At the end of the day, who doesn't want to be the next David Goggins in a time full of James Charleses? The only thing I've been in denial about, you could say, is depression. This fucking sucks. I got hit with my first dose of this when I was 17, and it genuinely hit. I was a slightly overconfident person, and it's like a demon in your ear saying, you ain't shit every time you do anything. At first you're like, fuck you, watch this. And by the time it's done with you, you're like, okay, thanks. Go away now. By the power of God, I was healed. And I guess I coped by saying depression doesn't exist. But to be honest, it kind of doesn't. And it's kind of funny, every time some teenager on the internet flexes their antidepressants like a bust down Rolex, or rapper flaunts their rat-infested home as proof of their comeback, it makes me realize society loves this. Like, we're all in our homes saying, yeah, you finally mean something because you have... okay. Yeah, you finally mean something because you don't have to sell drugs to feed your baby mama. Sneako said in the video that when an artist dies, it validates their art. And I think we believe that when we go through bad things, it validates us as people. You love an underdog because the struggle makes them real. You need to know someone else is going through it more than you. Otherwise, you are just the dot in space, in an empty void with no one around you. In other words, your depression or others' depression is your comfort, and others' suffering is your comfort. You feed off it like a leech. But seriously, depression. Oh man,
just be happy, man. Just be happy. Why can't you just not be depressed? Just be happy. What could make someone possibly depressed in a first world country?
Oh, depression, you can't be depressed in a first world country.
It's like I want to be there for everyone, but I can't even be there for myself. Neglecting what you need has become the norm, and I'm not complaining. I'm just asking, if I'm not there for me, can someone be? Every time someone tries to console me on a loss, it either has undertones of I don't care, or I'm just waiting for you to do something so you can help me with my life. And that's a joke. I didn't check in for this. I'm gonna check out for it as well. Check out of living, that is. Not trying to get demonetized on YouTube. Not that I'm even monetized on YouTube. Thinking of this makes me realize why people self-delete themselves. It's not because life got too hard, it's because they refuse to be themselves. Too much pressure to be the man everyone wants them to be, and too many undertones of disappointment. See, now I have to go and bungee jump off a building without the bungee jump rope. I did say it was funny to me. The answer isn't even to relieve people of their responsibilities. It's just to allow them to figure things out. Maybe Little Miss TikTok wouldn't have antidepressants if she had more time to get that school project done. Maybe you wouldn't have to flaunt your broken home if people would accept you with your healthy one. I don't know. That's all I had written down. I think I have to admit that I've been a bit depressed these past couple months. And yeah, I'm laughing at depression now, but like, who knows? Like, I think last night I was in tears, and then I was in tears for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like bawling my eyes out. And then I just recovered and I was like, oh well, whatever, who cares? I do know where it came from. I know exactly where it is. It's like, I can't give enough of a shit about depression. Sorry for the language, but I can't. I just can't take it seriously. And I don't like swearing, and it's been eating at my mind. It's been slowly eating at my mind, saying, look, like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't accomplish this. And here I am, the guy that's meant to be like the world beater. I think part of what's been making me so sad is like I have so much expectations on myself, which you've probably seen me projecting through the script. I had so much expectations, and it's just, I feel like it's just started to go down the drain. Do you know what the funny thing is though? The funny thing is that some of the things that I used to struggle so much on growing up, like, they've become so easy now. Like, they're literally the most easy and effortless thing ever. I'll tell you what, out of everything that I'm good at now, talking to women is the freaking easiest thing on my plate. I can literally talk to any of them. My phone has been blowing up with women, and at the same time, it's like I'm the saddest I've ever been ever. So I don't know how that correlates together, because when I was younger, it's like, oh, I couldn't talk to a woman, I couldn't talk to a female, and all of my life was great. Now it's like I can talk to them, but like my life is imploding by the day. And I guess this is gonna get better, maybe, but who knows? Maybe I'm gonna be homeless. I said in a recent video that as long as I'm not intellectually bankrupt, I won't be poor or homeless. I think I want to take that statement back, because that was a wild statement to make. There's a decent chance I could be homeless in the next few months. There's a good chance, and I'm laughing. I spoke to a homeless man like the other day, like 2-3 days ago, and we were having a conversation. He was just like, he was recently homeless, and he was telling me about how he became homeless, and I was like, bro, that's really just unlucky. Like, it was really unlucky. And he's like, yeah, but I'll be like, he said he'll be in a home in like a month or two, so it's not that deep. But he was on the street right now, and I was like, dang. And he's like, God bless, man, with his little dog, and he had like his tent and everything. Like, he was like, God bless, man. I was like, God bless. And I spotted him, and like, what a nice guy, what a good guy. And like, when I left the conversation, it was almost like, that could be me. Like, that could genuinely be me. And I just wouldn't even think twice about it. And I've started to prepare for that, because I haven't spoke to any of my friends in like 3 weeks, 3 weeks-ish, maybe. I'm thinking we're gonna maybe get to a month without speaking to them, because it was almost like I'm embarrassed to be myself anymore. I think that's the crux of depression. Depression is not necessarily like you're so sad all the time. It's like, I just don't want to be Samuel. I don't want to be myself. You don't want to be you. I don't want to be me. And I don't want to say I'm depressed, because if you say you're depressed, everyone thinks, oh, here goes another teenager who's been listening to too much XXX, or he's been, been on TikTok too much, or on Instagram too much, which I guess I have and I haven't. The sadder I've been, the more I've been on Instagram, and TikTok. Not Twitter though. Twitter is a dumpster fire. So there is some truth in that. But I don't think Instagram has made me sadder. I think I went on Instagram because I was sadder. As when my life is going great, I just don't even touch those apps. See, what you Americans don't understand is that in the UK, pigeons are like cats or dogs. People have pigeons as pets, you know. Look at him, he's so confident naming. If I just see a little flinch. We're gonna call this one Jerry. You right there, Jerry?